He Kuleana Ko Ke Keiki,
He Kuleana Ko Ke Keiki,
or the child of responsibility. Aloha! E komo mai, welcome! My name is Shyla Furman, and we are in our hometown of Kaneohe, Hawaii. Kaneohe is located on the windward side of Oahu. Here in Kaneohe, we are embraced by the Ko'olau Mountains, the ancient ali'i grounds. We have generations of kama'aina and thriving agriculture. Here at Kaneohe Elementary, students are taking the initiative to implement standards called the Na Hopena A'o standards, or HA standards. Hopena meaning end goals, the result of an action, and A'o, learning and teaching. The end goal of learning and teaching brings us Ha, the Hawaiian word for breath. The Ha standards include obtaining a strengthened sense of
belonging, responsibility,
Excellent!
aloha, total well-being, Hawaii. It's really important, I think, for us to come together and understand where we come from, because that really gives us a sense of belonging. If you have like friends and family that are like by your side, you can feel like very safe and you can like share your thoughts with them. This school lets you be supported by teachers and friends who support you and care about you and help you. You can socialize by talking and asking questions to make other people feel good. When you walk by someone, you can just start talking to them and asking how was their dance and different questions. And once we take ownership of where we come from, I think that we're really able to have a sense of responsibility. Responsibility is taking care of yourself and helping take care of others. Responsibility is helping our community and our school. And picking up trash around the campus. It's important to have responsibility because no one will get hurt if you're responsible, and it will make a safer and funner environment for everyone around you.
The more common word used today is kuleana to explain responsibility, or that people understand as responsibility.
Our Kuleana,
Ooh, let's talk about that. What is our Kuleana, Gray?
our responsibilities
Good. Our responsibility to what?
to just like help the land and pick up all the hala so that it doesn't have pollution all over and everything inside the life cycle lives.
Responsibility is something that you just do. It's something inside of you that you feel, it's like an innate kind of thing, that you just do it because it's the right thing to do.
Some kind of things that we're responsible for is taking care of our homework, taking care of others, and taking care of the land.
Aloha is like sharing kindness or love with other people.
We share aloha by doing donations, fundraisers, shoe boxes for the homeless.
I would share aloha by just taking care of one another. Don't be respectful and be a good person.
For me personally, and I think what we want to impart to our students and even our faculty staff, our entire community here in Kaneohe, is that aloha is a way of being. It is a way that we understand how we relate to others, how we relate to ourselves, how we relate to the aina. We visit a local farm in our ahupua'a right up the street. We found Uncle Mark Paikuli Stride, who this is an operational farm, so it's a family farm where he grows food, not for profit, but just for the community. So it feeds his family, and we get to take part of that, and we get to help feed ourselves, and then we get to help feed the community by the work that we do.
We go to Uncle Mark's farm on Wednesday, and actually how they were all talking about all these different plants, and how what was interesting about it was like the olena and all those different plants are all working together because it's helping Uncle Mark with his life.
So part of that is in connecting to aloha is that we are aware that the things that we do at the farm affect not just Uncle Mark and his family, but those that come in contact with the farm and then beyond. We don't even know the scope of aloha that we're delivering or that we're sharing a part of.
And they learn about values like malama aina, which is to take care of the land. And I think that is deeply rooted in their understanding, and they feel very connected to the land here, which is why they always keep working in the garden.
We do a lot of lunch bunches with the kids. We do daily check-ins. We go into the classrooms to do guidance lessons. And I also feel like at KES, our students have a lot of opportunity to be well-rounded. We help with the fitness team and cross-country team. They're able to participate in JPO and student council. They have after-school programs like robotics, hula, music, ukulele. So a lot of things to help their overall well-being.
Why is it good to be able to have PE at school? Why is that important?
So we can exercise and not get like indoorsy or like stay indoors all day.
Some ways we have excellence at KES is that we help one another and we do our work and we don't back down.
We are role models by helping others that need help and showing resiliency.
When we look at excellence here in Kaneohe, it's not just academics. And definitely, we're school, so we teach reading, writing, math, science, social studies, and we want students to strive for excellence in those areas. We want them to learn as much as they can and to expand their thinking. But it's also behavioral. It's how we treat each other.
Some awards that we have at our school is Superstar, and we have medals at the end of the year if we do good all year and be a role model. And we have the 5R Citizenship Award for all the superstars and Hall of Fame.
The 5 R's are respect, responsibility, resiliency, resourcefulness, and relationships.
I want to shift maybe the focus from excel to a focus on growth, because what we're really trying to emphasize for students is that learning is a process of growth. It's making mistakes, taking big risks, but making improvements upon the things that you do and really being reflective and thoughtful.
Living in Hawaii is actually kind of special because everyone treats each other like their family.
Maukau, meaning if you're ready.
So our word of the week for our Oli this morning is kapulu, which is messy.
You'd be like, everybody, are you Maukau? And they would say I, meaning yes, they're ready.
So picking up around the house and stuff like that.
I think the main one has to be aloha or mahalo, because it means so much different things. Aloha means love and hi, and when you're on this island you have to be loving it.
Malama Aina, and Malama means to take care, to clean up, and Aina is the lands.
Things happen like hurricanes and all that, then the shipment starts to run out and we wouldn't have anything. So that's why we need a malama, our land, because it's just gonna help us. So if anybody ever gets in really harmed, then we have all those stuff.
Ohana, which means family, and family means you should love each other in any way, even though they could be hard.
I think that it's really important because as long as they have those cultural values at the forefront, that's number one. Because no matter where you go in the world, you bring your cultural values with you, and that sustains just about anything. That sustains you through the hard times if you're having a hard time adjusting. O'ao kumu ka'ohu kazina, proud kumu hula of Halau Keawanolani. We come from the tradition of Auntie Mary Keolalaulani Make Buang and her oldest daughter, Lokilani Anderson. They came from Uncle George Naope, and so we are very proud to carry on this lineage and our hula tradition. But hula in general, I don't know if anybody who's watched a little smiley face keiki hula dancer and they just can't help but smile themselves, while they're up on stage in their element with, just being happy about what they're doing. It just makes everybody else happy. It's like domino effect.
They wanted to start the class with something else besides the Pledge of Allegiance. So I told them that I would compose an oli that the kids could do, a simple oli that they could do in the morning, and they were excited about that. So I went and did some research from the clerk and found out, the places that the kids come from in the area where the school draws the kids from. And then I went and researched the old names from these areas, and I used the names from these ilis, these tracts of land that are smaller than what you call an ahupua, but these names haven't been used in maybe hundreds of years or so. So by the kids bringing back the leo, the language of the land, it gives life to these places that were kind of forgotten for a while.
Together we can empower He Kuleana Ko Ke Keiki.
This project is about kids coming together and taking ownership and responsibility for their community, for the land in Hawaii, and wherever they come from and wherever they will go.
We talk about the Hawaiian mindset and what aloha really means, and we demonstrate or model that for our students and with our students, then what we're hoping is that gets embedded deeply into them. And we don't know where they're going to end up. We don't know where they're going to take aloha in the world or how they're going to demonstrate that. But to understand that we're all connected, so we must be conscious and mindful of the way that we treat each other, so that we are always living aloha from the inside out. And then we don't know the potential of that, I think it's amazing.
We were invited by Grow Farms on Kaua'i to participate in educational modules that they've designed for us that teach keiki about sustainable practices. So we're gonna be visiting a taro farm, learning about sustainable food, which they already have practice and exposure to. Sustainable energy, a solar farm, sustainable water, learning about water filtration, and sustainable historic sites.
Well, I think this project is a good example in terms of finding partnerships and reaching out to people who are beyond our school. It helps students understand that they have a place in community that's pivotal. They play an important role, and so they have a kuleana to that.
We're raising money for the school, so that's one thing, and there's many others around the world.
Kids reaching out, helping each other fund their way to Kaua'i, funding a school being built in Guatamala, and it really exemplifies what we want, the values that we want kids to have here at Kaneohe.
Mahalo for watching. My name is Shyla Furman, and aloha!
So this project is really about kids, teaching kids and families how to take care, how to own your sense of belonging, where you come from, and asking yourself, what are the responsibilities that I have to that, and how can I show up? We've been so fortunate at Kaneohe Elementary School to be able to have a place for the arts, for the kids to perform, but also with the arts, it's our kuleana, it's our responsibility to give back, to inspire, and to impact.
To donate to our cause today, please email keikiokuleana@gmail.com. Join our initiative and follow the aloha. Find us on Instagram @Play Productions. Mahalo for watching. I'm Shyla Furman. Aloha.